Bruce Willis, the powerhouse performer known for his dry wit, shiny dome, and magnetic charm, etched his name in Hollywood's pantheon through a string of memorable roles, perhaps none more iconic than his portrayal of Detective John McClane in the Die Hard series. In today's video, we'll delve deep into Die Hard lore, turning our spotlight on a heart-stopping scene from a classic film that almost claimed Willis's life. Facts First presents Bruce Willis almost died filming his iconic Die Hard scene. The scene that nearly killed him. When Die Hard first hit the drawing board in the 80s, it was far from obvious that Bruce Willis would take on the role of tenacious NYPD detective John McClane. In fact, the mantle was declined by several Hollywood giants, including Arnold Schwarzenegger, Clint Eastwood, and Richard Gere. Willis wasn't the top choice, but due to a surprising turn of events and a tight negotiation by his agent, Arnold Rickman, he secured the role for a hefty $5 million. Willis's path to playing McClane was an odd blend of chance and timing. Initially, he turned down the role due to his commitment to the hit TV show Moonlighting, but a window of opportunity arose when his co-star, Sybil Shepherd, announced her pregnancy, leaving him with an unexpected 11-week break. Despite warnings from Moonlighting creator Glenn Gordon Caron that he'd be laughed off the screen in a role better suited for Schwarzenegger, Willis took the plunge. Little did he know that his leap of faith would take on a more literal form on the first day of filming. For the opening stunt, Willis was prepped and taken to the top floor of a parking garage, wearing just black pants and his body coated in a gel-like substance. When asked about the gel's purpose, a crew member responded matter-of-factly, "That's so you don't catch on fire." Following this brief exchange, Willis took a daring jump from the 5-story parking garage onto an inflatable airbag. The stunt was a high-risk affair that included the detonation of plastic bags of gasoline. The ensuing explosion pushed Willis dangerously close to the edge of the airbag. The near miss sent the crew members rushing to check if he had survived the plunge. The moment was fraught with tension, yet Willis mistook their rush of concern for applause, expecting them to say, "Good job." In reality, they were checking to see if he had landed safely, having come perilously close to missing the bag entirely. The scene was scheduled early on in the shooting, hedging against the possibility that if something went awry, there would still be time to recast the role. Willis might have laughed it off, but his then-girlfriend, Demi Moore, found the incident far from amusing. Contrary to the palpable tension of the day, Die Hard director John McTiernan echoed Willis's attitude, stating that the stunt wasn't overly dangerous and that Willis loved performing it. Regardless of its risk level, the incident certainly lent authenticity to Willis's performance, enhancing his embodiment of the real circumstance. Undeterred by the close call, Willis proceeded with his role in Die Hard, which went on to become the highest-grossing action film of 1988, launching Willis into an illustrious, enduring career in the limelight. Let's take a look at some little-known and behind-the-scenes facts about the Die Hard films. Die Hard, a genre game-changer. Obviously, Bruce Willis holds Die Hard in high regard, considering it was a groundbreaking film for the action genre. In an interview with Entertainment Weekly, he expressed that if he were to make an action movie today without having done Die Hard, he would undoubtedly draw inspiration from it, acknowledging its enduring impact. Alan Rickman's genuine terror. The climactic moment when Hans Gruber plummets from the Nakatomi Tower is forever etched in our memories. Alan Rickman's look of terror was no act. During the filming of the scene, the stunt crew unexpectedly dropped him on the count of 1 instead of 3. In a later interview, Rickman revealed that everyone was in on the prank, sharing how he saw the slightly incredulous producers when he insisted on performing the stunt himself. The crew carefully saved this shot for last, capturing the genuine fear in Rickman's eyes. Action versus comedy, Willis's take. While filming Die Hard, Bruce Willis was simultaneously working on the TV show Moonlighting. When asked which he found more challenging, he responded, "It's a lot harder being funny than it is doing action. Action is just the grown-up equivalent of me saying, 'Let's go jump off the roof of the house.'" His candid statement sheds light on his perspective, emphasizing the ease he found in action roles compared to the demands of comedy. A twisted tale of protagonists and antagonists. Interestingly, the roles of the protagonist and antagonist in Die Hard can be reversed when viewed from a screenwriter's perspective. While John McClane is usually seen as the hero and Hans Gruber as the villain, Hans drives the action in this context, and John must foil his plans. So, in an alternate view, the movie ends on a lamentable note, with the protagonist, Hans, losing. Wincing shots and artful cuts. Alan Rickman, who masterfully brought Hans Gruber to life, had a unique quirk. He winced each time he fired his gun. This involuntary reaction led the director to artfully cut away from him during shooting scenes, adding an intriguing artistic touch to the movie. Lost in translation, the many titles of Die Hard. The Die Hard title saw myriad transformations worldwide due to translation issues. In Poland, it was known as The Glass Trap, a stark contrast from its original name. Sound of impact, Willis's hearing loss. The film's groundbreaking gun effects came at a cost. The powerful blanks used during filming partially deafened Bruce Willis. This reality serves as a stark reminder of the sacrifices made for on-screen spectacle. The Sinatra Connection. The Die Hard series has a surprising link to Frank Sinatra. Sinatra starred in the 1963 movie The Detective, which is somehow a part of the Die Hard universe. A construction site for action. The Fox headquarters, still under construction during the filming of Die Hard, served as the setting for the intense Nakatomi Plaza scenes. The real-life construction sites provided authenticity to McClane's journey. An iconic line born of improvisation. The iconic Yippee-ki-yay line was actually an improvisation by Bruce Willis, solidifying the character's cowboy persona, which became integral to McClane's identity. Die Hard and the Smithsonian. John McClane's bloodied undershirt and a movie poster have earned a place in the Smithsonian Museum, and yes, you can still see them on display to this day. Stage to screen, Rickman's reluctant debut. Alan Rickman originally turned down the role of Hans Gruber. Thanks to his agent, he accepted the part, marking a significant shift from stage to screen. A novel idea. The novel that Die Hard is based on, Nothing Lasts Forever by Roderick Thorpe, unmistakably has a completely different title. It found a new wave of readers, though, with its republication in 2013 to celebrate the film's 25th anniversary. A Shakespearean time warp. Inspired by Shakespeare, filmmaker John McTiernan compressed the events in Die Hard into a single evening, a deviation from the novel's 3-day timeline. The future of Die Hard. The Die Hard franchise, which has captured the hearts of action lovers for decades, once had plans for a 6th installment, but the future of the franchise seems uncertain given the cancellation of Die Hard 6 and Bruce Willis's retirement from acting due to his diagnosis of dementia. Die Hard 6 was set to explore the backstory of the iconic character John McClane, while also serving as a sequel to the original 1988 film. The concept involved a time-jumping narrative and Bruce Willis reprising his role as an older John McClane while another actor portrayed the character in his younger days. Bonnie Bedelia, who played McClane's ex-wife Holly, was also rumored to potentially make a return, though details were unclear. Unfortunately, the plans for Die Hard 6 were derailed by the Disney-Fox merger, resulting in the cancellation of the project. And it's apparent any potential continuation will not include Bruce Willis due to his retirement and the challenges he faces with his diagnosis. We wish Bruce Willis and his loved ones strength and resilience as they navigate this challenging chapter in their lives. Bruce's contribution to the Die Hard franchise will forever be cherished, and his portrayal of John McClane will continue to inspire action heroes for generations. Now it's time to hear from you. Which one of these facts about Die Hard was most surprising to hear about? Let us know in the comments section below.